Hello, everybody. Moving the globe post. Space agencies will probably soon say that the Earth is flat. Have to walk away from the lake because there's somebody chainsawing the shit out of something. So, live chat. Yo, what's up, flat man? So, so there was all this news the other day, um, about how space agencies, the European Space Agency, put out a release, put out a statement saying that the moon is actually now inside of the Earth's atmosphere, which is basically saying the moon is within the sky, the moon is within the firmament. That's literally what they've done. And that was a crazy concession because you're completely changing the cosmology of our local solar system, and 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 I mean, listen, they used to think that the Earth's atmosphere stopped at 124,000 miles. Now they think it stops at 400,000 miles. Um, God, I tried to title this video to not use any words that would trigger the YouTube shadow ban algorithm. So we'll see how that ends up working out. Probably won't work, but um, we currently have 50% likes to viewer ratio, which is, you don't see that. That's just not normal. Um, but anyways, so uh, so they moved the globe post, and they brought the moon closer effectively by extending the Earth's atmosphere out. And now when you look up at the moon, fuck, there's the moon. Now when you look, you probably won't see a low resolution live stream plus YouTube shadow banning the connection. But now when you look at the freaking moon, it's right there. When you look at the moon now, no longer do you have to tell yourself, "Oh, that thing is separated from my Earth ecosystem and is out floating in the vacuum of space." Now you can look at the moon and say, "Oh, it's within the ecosystem of my reality on Earth." See, that's what the space agencies did. They have moved the globe post and basically conceded to the mainstream flat Earth cosmology. And I think that's what they're gonna have to end up doing more and more and more as the evidence for the spinning space ball deteriorates into nothing. And again, I do want to apologize that we have roughly 50, we have uh, just 50% of the live viewers have clicked uh, on the like dislike. You don't get, that's not how YouTube works. You get way more viewers than you get anybody clicking like or dislike. So, I apologize. I really do that, that they're, we can't do anything about the shadow banning. Everybody's experiencing it, but we can't do anything about it. So, the thing about the globe, think about the globe is that it's conveniently unfalsifiable. It's a it's a perfect plausible deniability model. When I was debating Godless Engineer the other day, we were talking about how I was telling him that on a globe, the direction that things fall to your feet, that direction changes direction depending on what side of the globe you're on. So if you drop an apple, some guy playing fucking golf over there, I gotta get out of the way. Fucking retard. It's not a fucking golf park. If somebody in North America drops an apple, it falls to their feet, being pulled to the center of mass. And if somebody in Australia drops an apple, it falls to their feet and gets pulled to the center of mass of the earth. North America drops an apple, Australia drops an apple. One direction, another direction. Two different directions. It's really not complicated. But Godless Engineer insisted that this is the same direction. Godless Engineer said this is the same direction. This direction and this direction are the same direction, according to Godless Engineer. And he tried to pull out the relativity card and say, oh, but it's relative. So as long as you're on Earth, it's the same direction. And well, no, it's not the same direction. Just because you arbitrarily define down as the center of mass doesn't mean that the direction isn't changing. Down changes direction on a globe. That's literally what happens. So I guess you find it funny because on a flat map with a universal down beneath your feet, down is actually one direction. Down is actually one direction on a flat plane. Here's your flat plane. Down on the left side, all the way on the right side. Down is still down. Over here, down is down. Down, down, down. It's not changing directions. It's not changing directions at all. You understand that, right? It's not changing directions at all. So why would a globetard frantically try to assert that the globe model with down changing directions depending on what side you're on, frantically try to assert that the globe actually behaves like a flat earth? On a flat earth, it's undisputed. Down is just one direction, undisputed. On a globe, down to the center of mass is changing directions. Why the hell would a glober frantically try to argue that down doesn't change direction and that in fact the globe acts like a flat earth? Why would the space agencies come out now, like they did last week, and say that the moon is within the firmament, is within the sky? Why would they do this? Why do they keep arguing for flat earth while saying we also live on a globe? Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why. Because the globe is the ultimate plausible deniability cosmology. You can say that you live in a spinning space ball while simultaneously saying that for all intents and purposes, the earth is flat. No one denies that. No one denies that on a local level, it looks and feels flat. No one denies that. No one denies that. It looks and feels flat. Oh, how convenient. I guess if you make a sphere big enough, it will look and feel flat locally. How convenient. It's a perfect plausible deniability scheme. So they bring the moon inside the firmament. Now the moon is in the sky. I don't think you guys can see it up there. They bring the moon within the sky. They try to argue that down doesn't change direction on a ball to the center of mass, even though it obviously does, which is actually what happens on a flat Earth. Down is just down everywhere. But they say down is the same direction on a globe. No. Down is the same direction on a flat plane. So it's funny how they keep arguing for flat Earth while saying you live on a spinning space ball that you can't falsify. You can't falsify the spinning space ball. You can't falsify it. You need to be a once in a generation astronaut to allegedly be able to falsify it. To allegedly be able to falsify it. To allegedly be able to falsify it. Because you can't see Earth's curvature from 128,000 feet with a very wide field of view, according to Neil deGrasse Tyson. So you can't get in a plane and falsify it. And again, I want to apologize that we have 50% likes compared to the live viewer count. That's not what happens with YouTube. You don't have that. So I do apologize for the blatant shadow banning. It was doing okay for like a month, but I think they're cracking down again or something. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe some atheist globetard put the word into some buddy at YouTube, one of the censorship mods at YouTube, says crack down. I know YouTube, I know you released a statement saying you were going to crack down on flat Earth, but you got to do more. It's not enough. So you got to crack down because, I mean, you can't beat flat earthers in a debate. So you have to censor them. It's so sad. And like I said, put a paper bag over your head. If you think you live on a spinning ball and you're a diehard defender of it, when you go out in public, put a paper bag over your head because that is embarrassing, dude. That is really embarrassing. So I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about moving the globe post. I was just thinking about how within a few years, space agencies are just going to be saying, oh yeah, the Earth is flat. We never said the Earth wasn't flat. Yeah. And the reason they're going to be able to get away with it is because the globe, for all intents and purposes, is flat. Because they say that down is one direction, despite it obviously changing direction. Down to center of mass changes direction on a globe. But they try to frantically argue that no, it's actually just this direction, this direction, this direction, this direction. They say that's one direction. And they say that all those directions I just showed you, all those constitute down on a globe, and that they're all the same direction. Whereas on a flat Earth, down, 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 anywhere, it's one direction. That's the reason why almost every globe proof that they tell us always has a flat Earth alternative. Because the globe is the ultimate plausible deniability model. The ultimate plausible deniability model. So they can bullshit you. And then when people debunk them, they can turn around and say, oh, well, the moon is actually inside the firmament. And oh yeah, there's no proof of gravity. Well, I mean, down is the same direction everywhere. It doesn't change directions on the globe because relativity, and we arbitrarily pull out the relativity card. Jimison Fire Parallax $2 super chat says, "Where's your globe?" It's in my office. High IQ live stream says Peter K. Very high IQ, shockingly high IQ, stunning high IQ. So, anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. I probably would say more, but the live stream is being censored, so it's kind of like I don't, I don't know if they're actually cutting off my reach or if they're just censoring the view count to make it seem like there's only 150 viewers. If I was an atheist with 2,000 subscribers, and I did a live stream, I would have like 800 live viewers. And I think it may have happened to other YouTubers. There's this YouTuber who started making flat Earth videos a couple years ago, Delano Edwards, YouTube, and he does videos and he has twice as many subscribers as I do. And when he does a live stream, he gets no viewers. When he posts videos, he's just getting no views, and he had to create a whole new channel because he felt like his main channel with 400,000 something subscribers wasn't getting any reach. Well, maybe that's what happens when you start being a globe skeptic and you become a member of the International Skeptics Fund. YouTube doesn't like skepticism. YouTube is censoring skeptics. There's a war against skepticism right now. And I just hope that we as skeptics all stand up as skeptics. Yeah, skepticism. So, yeah. So I think that's what's going to happen. Over the next few years, I think that the authorities, space agencies, etc., I think that they're going to start they're basically going to start saying, oh yeah, the earth is flat and everything is geocentric and everything revolves around us. I really think they're going to do that. And they're going to be able to get away with it because the globe is the ultimate plausible deniability model. It's kind of like when Neil deGrasse Tyson came out in a TV series years ago and said, quote, "The universe is flat." I'm not joking. Neil deGrasse Tyson is on video and audio in a TV show saying, quote, "The universe is flat." So, if it ever turns out flat earthers win the debate and everybody has to admit, oh shit, we were wrong, the earth is actually flat, Neil deGrasse Tyson could just come out and say, oh, well, I never said the earth isn't flat. Look at me, I'm on video 20 years ago saying the universe is flat. And if the earth is flat and it is geocentric and this is all there is to the world because space is fake, then the universe, which means everything, the entire flat earth, which would be everything if there's no space or other planets to go to, that would be the universe. That would be everything. Everything is flat. So, yeah, it's just funny, man. They're going to keep moving that globe post. They're going to keep moving that globe post. They're going to move it, and they're going to move it, and they're going to move it. Now, with the news that was announced last week, that now the moon is actually inside the firmament, inside the sky, now having gone to the moon doesn't have to be a violation of the second law of thermodynamics. And shit, for that matter, they're probably going to say they're probably further away. Else turned out to be much further, just like they said the atmosphere turns out to be much further. Then now the Van Allen radiation belts are no longer a problem. We didn't even have to fly through them to get to the moon. So they just love to move the globe post further and further and further and further. That's what they do. What time is it? 10:06. Alexander says, Chris, I have received the t-shirt. That stuff is flat. It's great. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad you like it, bro. Yeah, I have a, not a pair, not a copy. What the hell do you call a single shirt item? I have one. It's really good quality too. I agree. So yeah, before long, they're going to be coming out and saying, you're going to hear space agency say, yeah, I mean, the Earth is actually flat. We never said it wasn't flat. I mean, look, hey, I mean, we said that down on a globe, even though it's obviously different directions, we said that that's all one direction, which is exactly what you have on a flat Earth. Down, 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 down in one direction. Easy. Simple shit. That's what they're going to do. They're going to do that. They're going to do that because it's built into the system. It's built into the model. We live on a flat globe. We live on a flat globe. Someone says I sound like I've joined a cult. Well, no, I left a cult. I left the biggest cult in the world. The one cult you're not allowed to question. The one cult that results in you getting the most ridicule for leading the cult. And that's the spinning spaceball cult. Yep. Biggest religion in the world. Bigger than Christianity, Buddhism, Islam combined. And people will be like, but wait, spinning spaceballs, that's all scientifically proven. Well, a lot of that is up for debate and dispute. But more importantly, my point is that most people think they live on a spinning spaceball surrounded by other spinning spaceballs with zero evidence or understanding of the alleged science behind it. So for most people, it is a religion because they don't know the science for it. They don't understand how it works. So yes, I mean, spinning spaceballs is the biggest religion. And that's really the problem. That's really the problem. Is that we have these pro-science atheists who claim that the facts and the evidence and the empiricism supports their worldview and supports the notion that we live in space on a space ball surrounded by other space balls. But if it turns out that's all fake, then it means that atheism, anti-God Satanism is the biggest religion in the world. Atheistic, satanic, physicalism is basically the biggest religion out there. And it's funny because atheists are always, they're always like, we're against religion. Well, shit, if it turns out the earth is flat and space doesn't exist, then shit. You guys are the biggest defenders and propagators of religion. And that's why you see so many atheists getting so triggered by flat Earth. They just get, they're just so unhinged. So they get seriously triggered. I hope the sound of that chainsaw is not coming in too hard. Anyways, next time I do a live stream, I'm gonna title it "Tranny Makeup Tutorial," and I'm sure I'll be put on the trending tab of YouTube. So I'm definitely gonna do that next time. Um, just tranny makeup tutorial. Um, I'll be, I'll be on the trending tab. Just tranny makeup tutorial. Get on the front page, homepage of YouTube. Get on the trending tab. You know, do a collab video with Susan Wojcicki. It'd be so amazing. In fact, I might just become a tranny. I'll be the first flat Earth tranny. I think I'm gonna become a tranny, dude. I'm gonna become the first flat Earth tranny. And I'm not saying I'm the first. I'm sure there's others, but maybe the first with a YouTube channel. So I'll be the first flat Earth tranny, and you know, you can't silence tranny voices. That would be racist or something, right? So you can't silence tranny voices. So it would be bigoted to censor and shadow ban me. So I think I'm gonna start a new channel called Flat Earth Tranny. I'm sure I'll get 7,000 subs in a week, and I'll get millions of live viewers, just live. But when you name your channel Red Pill Philosophy, it's really bad for business. I mean, it's like, it's like, so I think I'm gonna become a tranny. I'll do tranny makeup tutorials while dropping knowledge about flat Earth. And then, we'll get the message out to the whole world. Uh, tranny makeup tutorials. Sadovorian, $2 super chat. Do it, then say globe is patriarchy. You're right. I mean, exactly. Just, go out and say, hey, just say that the globe is a white patriarchal construct. The globe is a white patriarchal construct. That would be amazing. To the contrary, the globe strikes me as a feminine construct, which wouldn't surprise me because it's you know the corporate feminism overtly pushes uh, this fake femininity. Globe is racialist. The globe is racist. That's for sure. The globe is absolutely racist. Uh, yep. Sub Midic. Midic. Anyways, if I had 600 live viewers, I would keep going for an hour. But with only 164 and obviously being shadow banned, it's not really worth my time to put my energy while YouTube is literally robbing me at gunpoint. It's, I hate to say it, but it's true. Um, I'm not going to give YouTube the pleasure of literally robbing me at gunpoint, basically. Just throttling my views, throttling my exposure. I'm not gonna let them steal my energy because that's what they've all done. Even the ad apocalypse, even the ad apocalypse. That was thievery. The demonetization crisis, that was thievery. No transparency, didn't tell us what was happening, didn't warn us, didn't do anything, didn't at least promote YouTube Red. Do you understand what an incredible business opportunity the adpocalypse was for YouTube? Do you understand this? The adpocalypse was an incredible business opportunity for YouTube. They would have had the sympathy of the YouTube of every fucking YouTuber and YouTube viewer. They would have had the motivation, they would have had the media exposure to do what? To promote YouTube Red. Every company in the world wants to get off of ads. Every business in this vein wants to have a subscription model where you don't have to worry about advertisers. You don't got to worry about any of that stuff. And the people who watch your stuff pay money to support it, like in Netflix, like so many others. Amazon Prime, they have a subscription model for buying items, but people do it. Subscription models. It's the ultimate reliable revenue stream. During the adpocalypse, when the mainstream media was writing hit piece after hit piece saying YouTube is a bigot racist platform for bigot, KKK, fucking bigots, they could have gone, YouTube could have put out a letter to every YouTuber, to every single person who has a YouTube account, the tens, hundreds, dare I say, a billion. Google could have put a fucking email out to the billions of people who have accounts and said, hey, YouTube is under attack. YouTube is under attack. They're taking the ad revenue. This could be the end of YouTube, but we need your help. Do you know how many people would have signed up for YouTube Red? YouTubers, creators would have signed up for YouTube Red. Viewers would have signed up for YouTube Red. YouTube did nothing to promote YouTube Red during the ad apocalypse. Do you think that was just bad business acumen? No fucking way. The whole purpose of the ad apocalypse was to kill this modern creativity renaissance facilitated by the internet. So, that's just what it is. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, I would go for 20 hours in the stream if I actually had the right number of live viewers, but obviously I don't. And I'm not going to let YouTube literally steal my energy. Literally steal my energy. So I have to sort of gauge. Um, and I think it's not even about viewers. You know, if my channel had, if you know, my channel had 500 subs, and I only had 5 people watching, like I would be happy. Just I would just be totally content. But when you have 200 and whatever thousand subscribers, and you know, the like 10, 15,000 have come just in the last 2 months alone, meaning there's a lot of people who are new and active without a doubt. You know, you just can't. You know, you just it just gets ridiculous. So it's not even about the views; it's about being robbed by YouTube of my energy. So, anyways, that's all for now, guys. Thank you so much, and